The Huawei MatePad Pro was released in Malaysia a few months back, but due to the MCO, we couldn't get our hands on it in time. But after a few months of waiting, we finally get our hands on it, and this is my first impression of the Huawei MatePad Pro. So I literally just unboxed everything, and yeah, other than the MatePad Pro itself, what comes inside the box is inclusive of this 20-watt Huawei quick charging adapter, a USB Type A to Type C charging cable, hilariously a 3.5mm to Type C dongle. This tablet doesn't come with a 3.5mm audio jack, so you will have to either use this dongle for your wired earphone or a Bluetooth headset. Now, apart from headphones, of course, you can also enjoy music and videos through this array of 4 speakers. There are 2 on each side, so that should provide a decent audio experience. And moving on to the back of the device, it has a aluminium, it seems like aluminium alloy body or plastic. I'm not too sure. I'm glad that they did not opt for the soft touch material, unlike this one. This is my old Google Nexus 10. Back then, soft touch material was a huge hit, and look at how it aged today. Nope, it doesn't look that good. So I'm glad that soft touch material got out of trend recently, so we finally have a device that can last longer. And the display at the front is amazing. If I'm not mistaken, this device has about 90% of screen to body ratio. In terms of the viewing experience, from the first 5 minutes of me using, is like, this is nothing I have looked before. If you just compare it with, just look at this comparison. The MatePad Pro has very narrow bezel. Yes, it looks nice, but in terms of handling, I still have to like hold it on the edges instead of having somewhere on the screen for me to hold. I just hope that they at least put some thicker bezels at the top and the bottom, or no matter how you see it, left or right. Because of that narrow bezel, they also have to make a punch hole camera for this front-facing camera. Honestly, it doesn't really look that obtrusive for me because it's not right in the center. Then moving on to the back is this camera at the top here. This is a 13 megapixel camera, nothing much. Actually, I don't really care if the tablet has a back-facing camera or not, because don't use this kind of device to take photos. Front-facing camera, yes, you need it for your Zoom calls, for your Skype calls, or any of your video conferences. It is an absolute must for this kind of device, because one thing for sure is that I'm going to use this device as my replacement for my work laptop, or maybe not full replacement, but something is even more portable than my laptop. Now, the actual performance and user experience, I will leave it to our full review of the Huawei MatePad Pro. But for now, I can tell you that this device packs a lot of it in it. First of all, the CPU, it comes with the Kirin 990 chipset, and it is paired with 8GB of RAM. The internal storage is 256GB, and that can store you for a lot of different games, music, and videos. If that is still not enough for you, they actually has an memory extension over here. It only takes in an M card, so yeah, I don't think that's a viable option. But fortunately, Huawei, they also provide you with their cloud storage, which I believe is somewhere around 50GB. So 256 and 50, that should last you for quite a long time. And most importantly is that the accessories. What makes this so special is all the bundle accessories, especially with the M Pencil that comes with it. Now, this M Pencil is an active battery powered stylus, so you can actually stick it to the tablet, on top of the tablet here, to charge it, because it charges wirelessly. And the Huawei M Pencil has 4096 level of pressure sensitivity, And if you're a type of person who prefer to write instead of type, I believe this is a very good option, especially when you can just like double tap on it and then you can start writing on it or draw something. Well, that's a feature similar to many other devices that can support a stylus. And what comes next is the one I'm more excited about, is this thing, some sort of folio case with physical keyboard on it. So whenever you want to use this keyboard, you just have to like snap it to the back of the tablet, and then once you snap it to one of the regions at the keyboard panel over here, it will connect to the keyboard. Whenever you remove it, it disconnects, so whatever you type, it won't activate the screen. But once you stick it on it, it will connect, and then yep, it started using it. So it's very convenient because sometimes you just want to like fold it up at the back so that you can use it. And for one is that you can stick the Huawei M Pencil at the side of the tablet here and fold it right back on. Now I don't have the confidence of carrying the M Pencil like this because for me it feels like not that strong enough to like secure the pen in place. But we'll see how it goes throughout the week I'm using it. So that's it for this first impression on the Huawei MatePad Pro. Do let us know what do you guys think on this thing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.